Hi, I'm ATB and you're watching Techno.cz.
Hi, this is Marcus Schultz, and you are watching Techno.cz.
Hello, we are Blank
and Jones,
and you are watching
Techno.cz.
And this is the very special edition just for Techno.cz fans and Blank and Jones fans. You should get this jacket only tonight. You can buy it only tonight and you can win it on this website.
I'll never be the same, I'll tell you for sure. I'll never be the same, I'll tell you for sure. I'll never be the same, I'll tell you for sure. You really are my ecstasy.
Can you expect from you tonight? I mean, your whole set.
Music. Yeah, this is a good question. I think the people who are coming tonight, first of all, they expect music, and I think I always try to give my best thing, and so in the end, I'm really interested in that the people are going out and tell me, or maybe in the guest book, I had a really great night. I forgot everything. I forget all my all-day problems, and this is what I'm really looking for. I want to take them into a journey for 2 hours.
Let's turn away from the job, your job. I mean,
It's not a job.
what do you fancy to do in your free time?
I think it's like the normal things, you know. I have different hobbies. I'm really into the flying thing. I'm a computer freak. I love playing games. I love spending time with my friends. I'm really happy for every hour I have for these things, and I also know how important these things are, these private things, because you need these two things in your life. You can't just live in the music life. You can't just do this all day. Then you lose the contact to the crowd, and this is very important, the contact to the crowd for me.
How does your average daily schedule look like?
I think it's more normal than you think, you know. It's just on the weekends. I'm mostly when I'm out to do gigs. It's like different, because I'm traveling around the world and have my gigs and artist things. But in the week, I stand up in the morning, have my breakfast, and then sometimes I go into the studio, mostly of this, and or sometimes I have all day things, you know, buying things, and it's a normal thing. Somebody is building streets, somebody is doing accounts, and I'm doing music. That's a normal thing for me then.
Which song out of yours do you like at most?
Of my songs, I think one of my favorite songs is still Ecstasy. I have a really good feeling always with this song. But I don't like to do these competitions things. I always get asked, give me a top 10, or what do you like most, what is your most favorite this and this, what's your most favorite food. I think I have lots of different things I really like, and it makes no sense for me to put this in a row, because when you are having food, one day you really like to eat spaghetti, and the next day a nice steak, you know. It's the same thing for me with music. It always depends on your mood. Sometimes you like to listen to things like this, and sometimes so music is just this is music. You can't put it into a row. This is the most important, or this is the most nice song I have. It's not important for me.
Concerning your production, where do your ideas come from? Song ideas, I mean.
Just out of my hands. So I think it's always hard to ask a songwriter or producers where does the ideas come from. I always think it's everything you recognize all the day, everything what happened goes through your brain, through your fingers, you know, and I think it's a normal life that gives me my inspirations, and but I think most important, I have it in my blood. I think every songwriter have a little bit of this musician in his blood, and this is very important. And the rest comes of its own. And of course, when I'm a little bit sad or when I'm in a good mood, then I'm maybe that changes the way I write music. But it could be that I'm really happy, everything is good, everything is great in life, but I also can write a very melancholic song. So everything has happened.
So how did it go tonight?
Really good. My ears are still ringing. When my ears still ring, that's usually a good sign. So I really felt confident. The crowd felt really, really good. The sound was incredible. I'd turn up the bass and it would feel like a jet airplane taking off. It was just really incredible.
How do you like the light systems?
Oh yeah, my God, the production, the visuals, the lights, really, really good. One of the things that they were saying, I was so impressed with the last show that they had, and one of the things they were saying was that the production on this one was going to be even better, and I was just like, whoa, I'm really excited to play now, you know. I mean, I was already excited, but when they told me that, it's like, and it sure was. I mean, I was up there, at times I almost had to, you know, smack myself and say, all right, come on, stop watching the lights, stop watching the visuals, and get back to performing, you know.
About your online broadcasting, how did you get the idea about creating your own radio show?
Well, ever since I was a little kid, I used to listen to the radio. I mean, for me, there's a thing, theater of the mind. and that's entertaining people, not with TV, but making them think, you know, and I used to just spend hours and hours listening to the radio when I was a kid. And so one of the things that as I was growing up, I always said, you know, I want to be able to entertain people like this, you know, one of these days. And so radio has always been a very important part of my life and of my career. So it was just a natural thing for me to do this radio show.
Except work, what do you fancy to do in your free time?
My free time, wow. Well, I have a house in Miami, so I love going to the beach and just kind of relaxing sometimes. I don't get to do that as much as I want, but I am also a big sports fan. I love basketball, so I like to go play basketball. I like to watch basketball. Yeah, I'm into sports, believe it or not.
So you have time for that, huh?
Yeah, well, not as much as I wish, but we make time, and you know, there's nothing better than just sitting on the couch and watching your favorite basketball team play. When they're winning, when they're not winning, it just messes up your whole mood. You don't want to go back in the studio after they just lost the game. So, yeah.
Well, how does it feel and play for millions of people in your radio show?
You know, I'm just so happy that the people are so responsive, because the music that I do, it's not your like anthems, you know. The music that I play, the music that I produce, the music that I endorse is kind of like your anti-trance, you know. It's like, it's more housey grooves with trance melodies, but kind of thick bass lines. And I remember, you know, when I first you know, started playing this style, because I was like, wow, this is who I am, this is what I want to play, you know. I had this small little group of fans that were like, this is cool, and it just grew and grew, and now to see like all over the world, people, you know, people know the songs that I play, people know the songs that I produce. It's, you know, it's humbling for me, because I love this music, you know, and for people to be into it as much as they are and embrace it like they do, it's a really special feeling, it really is.
From the back to the front to each and every side. Let me hear you.
If I could talk to you
For the beginning, I would like to ask some personal question. How would you describe yourself? What kind of person are you? Try to describe yourself in 2 sentences.
Work hard, party hard.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that's it.
Says it all.
You're both in some another group like Gorgeous or Da Bomb. Why is that?
That's a long time ago.
Yeah, it was in the beginning of our production career, and we were experimenting with different styles, and that was the reason, because we give them different names and different brands. But when we started producing as Blank & Jones, we decided to put the name Blank & Jones on it, because that was the style we were playing as DJs too. So, and that was the reason that we gave that project the brand Blank & Jones, our DJ names.
No, he said it all.
All right. You collaborated with Moby on James Bond's soundtrack. Yeah. How was that?
Oh, it was great, because we had a call from Moby, and we at the first moment we thought that somebody is trying to fool us or kidding with us, and so it was a great moment in our career, because we always liked the production of Moby, and especially the James Bond theme. It was like the big Hollywood movie, and so yeah, we were really proud of it to do a remix for it.
I answer the next question, I promise.
Shut up now.
Do you like James Bond movies?
Yeah, me. Yeah, I personally like them, but I haven't seen the new one. So I'm really very curious to find out how Daniel Craig is going to play the new James Bond. But I haven't seen it yet. Haven't had the time.
Do you prefer clubs or dance halls?
Yeah, it's both, because in the clubs you're much closer to the crowd and it's more intimate, and you get the direct response from the crowd. But in a hall or arena like that, it's the euphoric, you know. Especially trance, it's music for big rooms, you know. When all the people waving their hands, when the break comes with the strings, it's perfect. So, but we like it both.
I like both.
How would you describe your daily schedule?
It's during the week. We're really in the studio from Monday till Thursday. We're really working, and we try to have like regular times. We try to meet in the studio around 10 in the morning, which is for DJs very tough, especially Mondays. But and then usually on Fridays we go on the road, go out and play, and Sundays we sleep all day.
Except the work, what do you fancy to do in your free time?
Sleeping.
Meeting friends, like all people do, you know. Going to the cinema, do some cooking, meeting friends again. So nothing special. Yeah, and sleeping, of course.